Emgage Action Policy Conference 2018. We're so happy that we've had a chance today to learn and meet some incredible Muslims running for public office and to learn from a panel of experts about key issues affecting our lives here.
And I'm running because in the last couple of years I've realized that as a first-generation American, as a woman, as someone who delivers healthcare, a physician, there are conversations that are happening about me, but without me. And they're happening about us, but without us. So I wanted to change the kind of representation that we are seeing by being part of a new wave.
The mission of Emgage is very important. It means Muslim political engagement and advocacy. It means empowering young people who have typically been disenfranchised or ignored to get involved in our political process.
The common thread here is really combating hate crimes and xenophobia.
It's us, the community, asking for something for our government to do. And we're going to ask them to work with us on Rohingya and on hate crimes bills. Today we're having a policy conference to educate all of our people in the community about why these bills are important, what they're about, and what we're going to ask our legislators tomorrow. This is critical to the entire process of civic engagement. If we don't do this, if we are not visible, then we will be invisible.
We will be taking members and community leaders to the Hill to discuss these issues and hold our elected officials accountable.
Engaging with our elected officials is one of the most important things we can do in this country. The United States is a democracy, and our elected officials have to listen to our voices. Showing up to the Capitol and telling them what's important to us and why it's important to us is one of the most fundamental things we have to do.
I spent 8 years of my life working for President Obama, serving at the federal level and seeing the importance of what happens when communities are left out of the conversation that affects them. And when people do not vote, when people do not hold their elected officials that not only speak for them, don't hold them accountable.
Another part of our mission is to educate and train Muslim Americans across the country on issues that are important to them. We talk about all kinds of issues from foreign affairs to healthcare to the economy to education and hate crimes, but we also teach communities on how to advocate on these issues, how to organize around them. With that, we do policy conferences here in Washington and in our chapter states to continue to build capacity in the communities on how to do this work.
One of the main reasons why I'm really passionate about this is during the legislative session, I heard delegates at the state level and the congressional level tell me, as I'm testifying, that hate crimes are just crimes, and that once someone serves their time, then they have served it. They do not differentiate the difference between crimes that are motivated by hate. They do not differentiate the difference between intent, and that in itself is inhumane.
With the rise in hate crimes against the Muslim community and other minority communities, now it's more than ever important to get involved, and so Emgage provides that opportunity for people and individuals to meet with elected officials and actually push and have a voice. And we're also focusing on immigration.
Muslims are very concerned about the current administration rescinding the DACA executive order. TPS recipients, people who are coming from conflict areas, deserve to have a place to have refuge, and Muslims are being affected by this. Muslims are being affected by the Muslim ban, and Muslims also stand in solidarity with our Hispanic communities who are really worried about the looming DACA ending.
Here at home, we're supporting a bill that will increase the punishment for those who threaten or damage houses of worship or affiliated real estate properties to really establish deterrence again, because from what we're seeing is hate crimes against the Muslim community have more than doubled since 2014, and they are at an all-time high right now that has surpassed the levels we saw right after 9/11.
Emgage is the Muslim American community's leading advocacy organization. Our full-time job is to represent you and to advocate for you. We're doing this across the country every day.
As a former U.S. diplomat and government official for 10 years, I'm here to tell you that our time has arrived. Engagement matters. We just need to show up. So join us in this journey together.
Emgage will provide you the tools, we'll provide you the talking points, we'll provide you the resources. We'll even be the convener. But we need you. We need you to get involved. We need you to join us and be Emgage.